Right, good evening, Matrix Group. Sorry about that. Welcome to our Zoom momentum meeting. It isn't Monday the 18th of December, it's the 8th of January. That was just to test you. Okay, so fantastic agenda for this evening. We're going to start off with some recognition. We've got dates for your diary. We've got a few company updates to let you know about after the conference at the weekend. And then Jo Warman is going to be sharing with us the reason why you need mindset in your life. And I've seen the slides tonight, so I'm really looking forward to this. We've got then, for those of you that are wanting to sponsor, we've got our sponsoring workshop 1, which is why to sponsor. So that's going to explain a little bit more about the other side of the business. By all means, if you've not started sponsoring yet and you just want to take a peek, then stay on. If you're not interested at this stage, then obviously you can just log off whenever you're ready. We always have a little bit of a review and a chat and a chance to ask any questions at the end. So, okay, here goes. We're doing our best to get this recorded, so if there are anything that you need to go off for, hopefully we'll be able to get a video of everything in the group for you later on or tomorrow. Okay, so let's get started with our recognition for the period so far. And you know what? Period 1, it's always a funny one. It's over the Christmas period. So, you know, this always used to be our period 13, but as time's gone by, things have slowly moved forward, and it's really bizarre now because we have our period 1 starting sort of in December. But, you know, I'm absolutely delighted to see that there are so many new people getting their welcome rewards during this period, because it is a period where some people just take a little time out. Some people go to sleep, and, you know, and now's the time to wake up and really take the business by storm for 2018. So we'd just like to say a massive congratulations to Siobhan, Roxanne, Anne-Marie, Natasha, Claire, Deborah, Mike, Martin, Vicky, Lorraine, Zoe, Michelle and Sarah receiving your welcome rewards 1. We've got Kate and Kelly getting their welcome rewards 2, and then welcome rewards 3. Well done, Jay. Absolutely fantastic. For anybody that is new, the welcome rewards are the incentives that the company set. They're little targets. They are free catalogs or dropship credits that are available in your first 60 days in the business. So welcome reward 1 is all about the first 30 days, and it's doing 500 bonus points, which is £600 worth of sales collectively in that first 30 days. No, it's not. It's a what's the first one? Because they keep changing this. £150 in the first 30 days, isn't it?
150 bonus points.
150 bonus points. Yeah. That's the first one. Then the second one is the 500, and then it's 1,000 bonus points for welcome rewards 3. So for those of you that have received welcome rewards 1, 2 and 3, you've got the opportunity there for 5 free boxes of catalogues that are going to help you to build your business. So well done. Not only well done to you, but well done to all of those people that have joined, your sponsors and your upline that have supported you and coached you to get these welcome rewards in your early days and getting you off to a fast start. Okay, so we're going to go through our top 20 retailers for period 1. We ourselves, that is £899. Don't know why I put the euro signs in. We've got in second place, and this is a lady that I don't even know yet, so she must be very new to the business. Kate Barncroft, £636 or €794. Absolutely fantastic there in second place. In third place, we've got Rebecca with £456. We've got Peter Hooker in fourth place with £450. We've got fifth place Stacey with £445. In sixth place, we've got Louise Farry with £406. In seventh place, Una Russell with £329. In eighth place, we've got Beverly with £320. In ninth place, Rebecca with £294. 10th place, we've got Emma with £294. In 11th place, we've got Sarah with 290. We've got 12th place, Roxanne with 288. In 13th place, we've got Paula with 247. Just going to mute you, Debbie. In 14th place, in 13th place, we've got Paula with 247. In 14th place, we've got Kelly with 225. In 15th place, we've got Anne-Marie with 224. In 16th place, we've got Rachel and James with 207. And in 17th place, we've got Luke with 192. 18th place, we've got Natasha with 185. We've also got Siobhan with 185, and in 20th place we've got Jen Potter with 183. Andrew, are you unmuted for a reason? Sorry, I thought you wanted to say something.
No, sorry, boss.
Well done, everybody. You know, it's been a bit of a funny period. So, you know, wait until you see, if you're brand new, wait till you see the figures for next period. You know, really excited. Now is the time to start building the momentum for period 2. So continue with your plan, online and catalogues. You know, use both tools in your business to build your income. So we've got now as a business turnover. So the previous slide was people's personal sales. This slide now is the top 20 businesses. So as the Matrix Group as a whole, we've done £10,723 worth of turnover. We then have in first place Helen and Paul Wilson and Chris and Claire Kinsella, both joint and first and second place with 8,047. In third place, we've got Rachel and James with 3,320. In fourth place, we've got Hannah and Lewis with 1,299. Just pipped Joe Warman there. In fifth place, Fantastic Joe with 1,298. In joint sixth and seventh place, we've got Kirby and Ian and Harriet and Alistair with 1,226. In joint eighth and ninth place, we've got Sinead and Francis with 1,002. Pounds, €1,252 are both over in Ireland. In 10th place, we've got Claire and Mark Pemberton with 901. In 11th place, we've got Sarah with 740. In 12th place, we've got Stacey with 737. In 13th place, we've got Kate with 636. Guys, you're really on target here for getting your 10% bonus, so keep pushing and keep tracking now. Anybody that's sort of around this level now, you've got a week, you know, got until Thursday to hit your bonus and get that paid into your bank. I'm not sure, did I say 13th place, we've got Kate with 636. We've got Emma Hunter in 14th place with 570. Bev and Paul with 556. In 16th place, we've got Rebecca with 456. We've then got Peter Hooker with 450. 18th place, we've got Stacey with 445. And in 19th place, we've got Louise Barry with 406. And last but not least, we've got Rachel Keller in 20th place with 404. So the reason we put these tables up is so that we have a transparent business. Everybody can see what's going on. But it's really good if you want to build your business. It's something that you can aim for to get into the top 20. Get your names up here. It's lovely to see your names on the charts and knowing and seeing your business is growing in the right direction. Okay, so let's have a look now at our top recruiters. So far in period 1, we've had 63 new team members. Compared to 2017 when we had 45, I think that's absolutely fantastic. And absolutely flying, leading the way, no surprise here, Joe Warman with 11 new team members. And I know you've been working extremely hard over the Christmas, keeping your foot on the pedal, keeping momentum going. And I'm really looking forward to hearing your training, Joe, because I know that it has a massive impact on you getting these results. So I hope everybody's going to tune in and take lots of notes here, because Jo is leading the way here. So we always say success leads
today.
Pardon?
She's done another 2 today.
Another 2. Oh my God. Well done, Jo. Absolutely fantastic. All of these charts will only ever be a snapshot from our easy tracker. So this was as of yesterday, and it won't include any sales or recruits that have gone on since then. So absolutely fantastic. We've got Rachel and James then in second place with 8 new team members. Harriet and Alistair very closely behind with 7. Hannah and Lewis with 6. Emma Hunter with 5. Claire and Mark, Bev and Paul with 4. We've then got Sarah with 3. Chris and Claire, Natalie and Mark and Bev Allen with 2. And then there's ourselves, Jane, Rachel, Natalie, Jen, Annette, Jen and Angela and Pete, all with 1. And there's so many new names that are coming up on the chart. So there's so many people that are just starting to take the bull by the horns and sharing a great idea. And that's really what it is all about. It's not overcomplicating things. It is all really just about sharing a great idea. Okay, so I've just added another little chart in for us this year, just so that we can keep a little track of the new business sales. So the new business sales so far for period 1, and new business sales is any new team members' orders that have been put on the system. So this is one of the things that will mark how well you're coaching. It's one of the things that you really do need to track in your business. But also there is a trophy at the end of the year that you can qualify for new business sales. It also contributes in a big way for the Directors Club. So, one of the things that you need to be tracking all the time is your new business sales, because there's so many things available through your new business, obviously your business growing at the same time as well. So it's all in bonus points. So in first place we've got Claire and Mark Pemberton with 426 bonus points. Bev and Paul Story with 242. Emma Hunter in third place with 230. Fourth place we've got Sarah with 206. We've got 5th place Harriet and Alistair with 197. Chris and Claire with in 6th place with 154. Rachel and James with 140. Jo in 8th place with 83, and Hannah with 9. And again, it's only ever a snapshot of where we are. When you're bringing people in at a consistent level, these numbers just keep going up and up. Okay, so moving on now to the dates for your diary. Okay, so we've got now a new planner and an events organizer to keep you on track with all of your meetings that you can plug into to learn and develop yourself through the business. Every Monday we have our Matrix Motivation Monday, and we've structured it now in a way that we're going to be covering lots of great trainings to help you with retailing and sponsoring, inspiration, motivation, the knowledge and the skills that you're going to require if you're serious about making some big money in this business. And our incomes are unlimited. Really, it is up to you what you decide, what you want to get from the business, so you can take as much or a little as you want away from the meetings. On a Tuesday, we have the Vista Group offering their business opportunity presentations, a great tool for sponsoring. Plug in your potential recruits and let somebody do the hard work for you. I think we've also got this Tuesday, I think scheduled in should be the new team webinar, but I've not seen Fiona and Jeff post anything about that yet for tomorrow, so keep an eye out. I'm sure that'll be coming.
Jennifer's in it.
Jennifer's in it. Has it been put in now? I've not seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer's doing it.
Jennifer's doing it. Fantastic. So that's something to pop in the diary for tomorrow. Thursday, we've got some leadership and lifestyle training from the Vista Group. They alternate with that and the catalogue inductions and online inductions. So plenty of things for you to plug into. We have this Saturday our Matrix Momentum meeting. There is a group, and I noticed we've got quite a lot of people joining us. If you've not got your name down and you still want to join us, it is £3.50 if you pay before the day. You can pay by PayPal, or it's £5 at the door on the day. We also do a sizzle later at the pub, so if you want to join us and you want to come and have a chat and get to know us and sort of have a bit more of an opportunity to get to know one another, then we do have a little sizzle later on. The company events now that are coming up, we've got Dublin on the 20th of January, we've got the Summer Showcase on the 2nd of June, we've got the Christmas Showcase and Gala Dinner on the 1st of September, and my advice is get your hotels booked now, ready, because whilst they're much cheaper to book than rather than leaving them till closer to the time, we do tend to stay in the Premier Inn at Broad Street on Canal Side, so anybody that wants to come and stay, most of us try and sort of stay in the same place. Then when we're going off to things, we can all go together. Certainly if you're on your own, I know it really helped Angela at the weekend, staying and having everybody kind of looking after you and having somebody to stay with and go to places. Okay, and as we always say, the more you learn in this business, the more you will earn. So it is up to you. You can plug into as much or as little, but the people that do plug into the meetings, incredibly, you see their businesses are growing the fastest than anybody else. So, okay, so a few company updates for you. I'm just going to hand over now to Andrew, and he's going to do a little bit on some of our company updates for you.
Hi, everybody. There's loads of things happening, and there's going to be continuous updates throughout the year. But I mean, the first one, the ABC update. Now, that was advertised a few weeks ago, and that is called Activate, Build and Collect. Now, the ABC promotion runs from period 1 to period 5, and it's all about signing up new people into your business. So if you sign anybody up into your business between period 1 and period 4, and then that person goes on to generate 500 bonus points, but also they've got to pay for the order, so it's paid orders. You, as a sponsor, will get £50 or €60. So sign somebody into your business, they do 500 BP, and you get yourself a bonus of £50 or €60. So it's just absolutely awesome, and it's not limited to one person. So no matter how many people you sign up, you can get £50 per distributor. Also, for anybody, then so if somebody does £500 worth of sales, every other sort of like 500 points, you should say, every batch of 500 up to a maximum of 2,000 BP, you earn multiples of £50, so a maximum of £200. So I think that is a really good incentive. And then the other one, Go 18 in 2018. This is, again, a brilliant incentive Michael announced at the showcase. So this is open to everybody who's not already reached 18% of the business. The incentive for this one is a luxury stay in a UK hotel, which is going to take place on the weekend of the 1st to the 3rd of February next year. You're not only going to be staying in a swanky hotel, there's going to be a seminar for you all, and then there's going to be a formal dinner and entertainment. And ultimately, moving your business from where it is now to 18% will also increase your income, so money in your back pocket. So the idea is for you to hit 18% for the first time this year and hold that level for a minimum of 6 periods. Also, on top of that, you'd need to sign in a minimum of 5 people who then go on to generate 500 bonus points in sales, but are getting paid orders. So this is running from period 1, so that started now right the way through to period 13, so obviously right through to the end of the year. So working out your dates, you've got to hit 18% at the latest by period 7, and then hold it then for a further 6 periods. So we've got plenty of time for everybody to do this. You know, it's a fabulous incentive, and 18% really is the halfway mark to gold. So, you know, I think, you know, anybody who's just joined now, even if they're joining later on in the year, plus for the incentive, because we were speaking to Gray White on Saturday, and he mentioned like the hotels, what they're looking at are out of this world as well. So they're going to be really lush hotels. So, you know, 2 great incentives, you know, for us all. And then the other things, I don't know if you got another slide, Helen, but there was, Michael mentioned we're bringing back the Leads to Success as well. So that's a sponsoring an incentive as well. So the way that's run previously is if you sign somebody up into the business, then the company give you free leads. And I think you was getting about between 20 and 53 leads, if I remember correctly, from that. So that, again, that's a brilliant incentive. And then the other exciting one as well is for the deliveries. So the delivery cut off at the minute, if you need to place an order before 3:15 in the afternoon, and it comes 2 working days later, they're going to be extending that to 9:15 p.m. So it gives you a bit more time in the day then to get that order through. So they're really pushing this year to work on service delivery to customers. So, you know, we've got more things coming, and they are pushing for a 24-hour delivery service and also an SMN messaging service as well. So you'll know a clearer time when your delivery is actually going to be going. So loads of new stuff there. Mega year ahead. You know, at the conference we had so much, you know, recognition and things, and I know Helen's going to be talking about that, but this is the best team in Clean Easy bar none. Let me tell you, what happened on Saturday was just absolutely phenomenal. So proud, and then with all this additional stuff thrown at us from the company, you know, it is going to be an epic year. So really, really excited.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Give my voice a little bit of a rest. Okay, so I've just wanted to do a few pictures really from the showcase. I've probably not got the timings and the animations on this right, because there was just so many photographs, and I've been trying to pinch them off everybody's Facebook page. But just what an awesome weekend we've just had. You know, absolutely amazing. It sort of started at the Canal House with our pre-conference drinks, and you know, it was absolutely lovely to meet Angela for the first time. So, you know, it is great to get that face-to-face contact and get building relationships within the team. And we really do sort of work really hard in the team at team synergy and getting people to feel a part of something. And you know, it is great to get to know you, because the more we understand about individuals, the more we can help individuals achieve their goals, their dreams and their ambitions within the business. And that really is what our biggest goal is. It's, you know, about helping each and every one of you achieve your greatness and whatever it is that you desire from the business. So we followed that by a fantastic meal in Jimmy Spices. Even better, with the help of Claire Pemberton getting it for half price for us with the vouchers. So it was a great all-you-can-eat, all-around-the-world buffet. As you can see, I think there was about 40 of us, all sizzling and sozzling together, and you know, having fun, catching up, and getting to know one another. With a bit of an echo going on then. So we've got a few pictures here, some from Claire's. It was a great shame, you know, Chris has been really poorly, and it was, you know, we missed you. I don't know whether Chris is there, but we did miss both of you. But great to have you both there. Oh. So, you know, we've got meeting everybody at the conference, you know, great to see our Irish team coming over and joining us this time. Well, some of these pictures are not going to show, are they? You know, we had Claire as one of the best speakers of the day. You know, true passion, true honesty, you know, such an amazing success story. If you didn't get to see the speakers on the day, you know, it was one of the best conferences, one of the best lineup of speakers that we've seen. And we've been in the business 11 years now, and I think this must have been about our 30th conference. And you know, it was just blown away by the speakers. So you can go back and watch those. And you know, Claire did a 10-minute slot for her testimonial, but really, you know, I think she should have been opening or closing, and that's the big next step for you now. But, you know, it was just seeing all of that success on the stage. I get a bit emotional, everybody. Because it seemed to be that the Matrix group was getting the most recognition. It seemed to be that we were constantly on our feet, cheering and blowing our whistles, and, you know, so many of you achieving your goals from last year, going across stage. Oh, sorry. Getting that recognition.
It was right through from the new people getting the, you know, the what we call the stars. What was that called for the brand new ones?
Yeah, there's a picture here somewhere. I'll put some pictures in the group. It's here. It's just behind this picture, but Chris and Claire's not disappeared. So it's you know, everybody from welcome rewards right up to, you know, Chris and Claire getting the 10 grand check. It was just an amazing year of achievements. Seeing everybody getting the medals. You can't see this, but, you know, as well, on top of that, to get out of 6 of the trophies for the company to have, I can't do this.
We had 2 trophy winners, didn't we? So Chris and Claire, once again, second year on the bounce, winning the trophy. They got the executive trophies. So well deserved. They smashed it all year, which is incredible.
Yeah.
And then the amazing Rachel and James Folger as well, winning the Distributor Challenge trophy, taking off Chris and Claire last year. So that stayed in the group. So we need somebody this year in the Matrix group to keep that one, because we just need to keep it permanently.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just incredible. I mean, like Alan said, we just owned the stage. There was just so many of the group back into all the time, and it was phenomenal. And I know the new people in our group who've never been to Showcase before, they could not believe the success in the group, you know. And it makes me feel a bit sorry for Chris, because in this picture he does look real poorly, but you guys had that much recognition. He must have been knackered. He had to go back into on the stage that many times. It was you know, but it was a phenomenal day, and I think we had about over 40 people there out the group, which was just brilliant. You know, and when we come to the September one, we'll have over 100 people in there, you know, and we'll have so much recognition once again. And it's and this is why I believe this Go 18 in 2018 is a brilliant first, you know, market, if you like, for us to push through. But it was just fantastic, you know. And Helen's always emotional because she's real proud, you know, of the group. So you know, and it was just ace. The whole lot was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so.
Right, try and speak now, sorry. Oh, I'm an emotional wreck today. But success leaves clues, doesn't it? And it just shows that we've got such an amazing system and so many fantastic leaders in the group, leading the way, showing the way. And, you know, each and every one of you should be so proud. Oh my God, I need to get a grip. And, you know, it was fantastic to hear all of the new people that were there for the first time and that brought partners with them that, you know, now want to join up with them and work with them and can see what is available with the opportunity. And that's what getting along to the conference can do. It can be, like we say, that light bulb moment when you really realise what an opportunity you have got in your hands. You know, all of the people on stage for qualification for the trips, the trophies, the medals, it was just unbelievable, absolutely fantastic. And it is about getting around all of them leaders. You know, we were with Lynn McDonald, we were with Rob Forster, you know, we're having a chance to sizzle with some great leaders in the business. And, you know, I'll shut up now, and anybody that's there, if anybody wants to just say a magic moment or something that they got from the conference, then
just before that, Helen, I missed something out on the Go 18 in 2018, and I guess an important point really about people on the accounts and stuff. For this promotion, it's open to everybody who's not gone 18%, but if you're in a relationship and there's only one person on the distributorship, then there's only one person who can go. So if you're pushing to get this, and obviously you want to go with a partner, get them on the registration now. It doesn't cost anything, but think about that now, because otherwise, if you qualify, you'll still go, but you won't be able to take a partner. So think about doing that and doing it quickly, really, because you know, I can see everybody in the group who's not 80%, you know, getting on this.
Okay, so I don't know, you just want to unmute yourself and come on and take turns in, maybe just sharing a little magic moment or something that you've got. You know, we have got quite a lot of training tonight, so something short and snappy.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm not used to doing this on my phone. I don't even know what I'm doing. Right, okay. Yeah, well, I know I wanted to be short and snappy, but there was just so much the whole day. You know, we were gutted that we couldn't come out with yous and stuff on the Friday and Saturday night, because you know me and Crystal love nothing better than a party, and we were absolutely devastated. And all the celebrations, we wanted to be there. Obviously, it was an amazing day. Everyone up and down on the stage. Obviously, the highlight of the day for me was Rachel and James getting their trophy. Like I said on the stage, we obviously always wanted to get a trophy, but to get one and then have them get one next was just amazing. And we need to have lots more of that again next year, like you say, lots more people getting trophies, and just I think it was just brilliant. The whole day was just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Can I just say?
Go on, Rachel.
First of all, well, the highlight was obviously seeing so many of our team members there. Claire, thank you for that. It was just amazing. I mean, your speech was outstanding. But seeing Harriet and Alistair going up the stage for their 10 active wide, I mean, you know, there's not many people that achieve that. So for them to get that is absolutely fantastic. And seeing Jay and Tracy and Kelly going up for all the welcome rewards, and just the day was amazing, being all together, and yes, very, very overwhelming.
Well, thanks, Rach. Anybody else?
Yeah, the one thing that struck me, you know, aside from all the sort of recognition of the team lighting the stage on fire, quite literally, was the fact that when everyone was going up and getting their recognition, our group, along with the Vista/Vision group, were the only ones that stood completely for the entirety of everyone across the whole network getting their recognition. And it just showed there, right in front of your eyes, what a supportive group we're in. And I think that really took my breath away, to be honest. And I was like, wow, and I stood really, really proud at that moment. Well, throughout the day, really, but that moment just sort of, it struck me of how lucky I am to be in this group, really. It just showed the support wasn't just only for our team members, it was for the whole network. And that was just amazing.
Yeah, I think, you know, if somebody's going on stage, Sarah, they've worked extremely hard to get there, and they deserve every bit of recognition. And I don't understand why the whole arena doesn't get up and applaud them, you know, because they should. And it's about, this business is big, you know, it's big, recognition is big, you know, and when it's your proud moment and you walk across stage, there's nothing better than a crowd of people standing on their feet and cheering you on, you know. And
why I see it, Sarah, is we're the Matrix Group, and we're obviously really, really passionate and proud about that. But ultimately, we feel we're part of Team Clean Easy. So we just love anybody achieving. We love the company moving forward, and so we would always stand up for people, and we just, you know, it's just common courtesy.
The right thing to do.
We're proud that everybody else does the same within the group, you know, and if we can maybe lead by example, and maybe the rest of the network needs to take a leaf out of our book, really, and that'll bring everybody closer. But, you know, we're definitely Team Clean Easy as well, so that's the reason.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yes, Angela.
Hi. I just want to say thank you to everybody who looked after me, really, because I was rather nervous going up on my own. And you were all really wonderful. And, well, I just enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, we really enjoyed having you, Angela, and it was great to really sort of meet you in person and really get to understand you now as a person. So when we see you and we chat on here, we know far much more about you.
Yeah, perhaps too much.
Tracy's put in the chat, she's got a bruised bum from getting up and down so much. Lovely, Tracy. And Danielle's, I know some of you are a bit shy at coming on, but Danielle's put, we're a close-knit family and it's so lovely to be a part of. Sure is.
Hey guys.
Matrix Group is clean, easy. Okay. Francis?
Yeah, I was just going to say it's a little bit different, but I was going to say what my favourite part of actually the whole thing was when Claire was up on stage. I was sitting there and you could just watch the look on Chris's face. And just the look on Chris's face, just watching Claire speak. It was like, I just wanted to cry watching him.
Oh.
It was just the look on his face. Yeah, just being so proud. You could just see so much pride in his eyes. That was my favourite bit.
No. Lovely, isn't it? All so proud. Anybody else before we carry on? You can put anything in the chat and we can read it out, or we can do it in the review later.
Can you hear me, Helen?
Yes.
My favourite bit, like obviously the whole thing was just amazing from start to finish, but my favourite bit was just getting to know everyone and realising that everyone is normal. Like, you know, the people who are getting all these amazing recognitions, they're all like the rest of us. Like, you are all like the rest of us, so that we can do it, that we can be like the people we aspire to be, that they're just normal, you know.
Yeah, we're just all, everybody in the business is just ordinary people, and if you want to, you can make an extraordinary income. You know, it is just about working hard, following a system and having them dreams and goals in place and just taking the necessary action to make them come true and a reality for yourself. And you know, it is, and then it's not just about doing that yourself, it's just about having that true passion for people and a genuine care and concern for wanting them to achieve their goals and dreams too. And when you get that right, when you get that recipe right and the ingredients right, that's when your team's on fire. And you know, that's what's happening right now, because we've just got such amazing leaders that genuinely care about their team, you know. So great philosophy. Kelly, I think there's a few things in the comments. I know some have just read some of these out. I think this is off Jay and Lee. It says Galaxy A3, and I'm assuming it's Jay. I know this was your first conference, and she said a big highlight was meeting her mentors, Rachel and James. She's come down with the flu, but she would like to speak. Maybe one day we'll have you doing a bit of a training, hey, Jay. But you know, by bringing Lee along to the conference, he's actually decided to join the partnership. So that's a massive result, and that's something that you think everybody can take away from. If the partner's not involved, you know, the conference certainly will be one of the turning points. Okay. Jane was sat in bed squealing every time we owned the stage. That's lovely. Natalie, the whole thing was a light bulb moment that we needed, truly inspirational. Kelly Martin, all of it was great, but Sat and his guns just made my day. You know, Sat was just so different as a speaker, but it just shows it takes all sorts and it really doesn't matter. You know, anybody can do this business. So we had a little giggle, but it was great fun. Jenna, I know this was your first conference as well. You had an amazing day, and now my husband would love to join me. You've all inspired us to achieve our dreams. Thank you. That's lovely. Siobhan Andrews, I was nervous before the day, but there was no need. Everybody was so welcoming and supporting. Oh, I'm overwhelmed by it all. Oh, you set me off now again. Glad to be a part of the family. Going to be a fantastic year. Sure is, Siobhan. And I think that's it for everybody for now. So thank you for sharing your magic moments. You know, it was a magical, magical conference, one of the best. And, you know, it's only going to get better. So make sure that you're now working towards getting your team. Make sure that you're getting them to the next one. And let's go fill tables at the gala dinner. Let's go fill rows and rows and rows in the conference. And let's make, you know, that conference the biggest yet for the Matrix Group as a whole, you know, together, where we're allowing everybody to experience what we experienced on Saturday. So Thank you. And moving on now, just for those that you haven't seen, we have got the goals planner now and the self journal now completed. We talked about this on the last Zoom before Christmas. It took a little bit of time finishing it and finalising it, but it's now ready. You'll see there is a video training now in there that explains how to use our goals planner and self journal. And you know, like I said, it's a team effort. It's everything that we've learned as a team last year that we've put into this goals planner and journal. I'm here to support anybody and everybody through this that wants to take a part in it this year. If you are brand new, there's a simple starting pack where you can just start with your daily planner and your events calendar and getting used to planning your day and tracking your business. And as you grow and develop and plug into the training and you start understanding about the power of setting goals and making your dreams become a reality, this, I believe, is something that's going to keep you on track this year to make sure that that does happen for you. So just keep an eye out in the group, and if anybody does want any help, then let me know and we can arrange, you know, an individual coaching call or some support for you. We are there for each and every one of you. I guess we're like your mummies, your daddies, your grandparents, your great grandparents. You know, we're here for you to support you whenever you need us. And so I'm going to rest my voice now and blow my nose and wipe my eyes. And I know it's been a great start to tonight's Zoom meeting. And I'm going to pass over to Jo, who's only not even been in the business 12 months yet. And I know that Jo is going to be having her massive business. She is so consistent with her activity. I'm not going to steal any of her thunder about her story. She's going to share with you a little bit about her. But the reason why you need mindset in your life, you know, mindset is a big thing in the business. When you work on your mindset and you work on your personal development, you really will see it making a big difference in the business. So over to you, Jo.
Can you hear me okay? Okay. I'm a bit nervous tonight, I don't know why. I don't mind doing training on other stuff, but when I have to tell my own story, I get a bit like, oof. So Helen and Claire asked me to do a little bit about mindset. And I know when I first started network marketing, which is about 4 years ago now, when someone first mentioned mindset to me, I was just like, oh my God, you're just talking rubbish. Like, how can the way your mind thinks and what you say to yourself impact on your life? It's not possible. But when I put the routines that I'll show you later into place, you'll see that it is possible to achieve anything that you want to just by changing the way you think. So on the screen there, you'll see my 2 little reasons why. Conan, he's 7, and Abby's 4. So I keep getting interference. Yeah, they're my driving force behind what I do, but they're not my reason why totally. And you'll see why as I go on. I want to be able to succeed in a business and show people that I've done something for myself. It's more about self-esteem and confidence and things like that. Mainly for me, they're like my driving force that keeps me in bad ways. Helen, can you mute people? I've got some, I don't know who it is. I can hear children. It's probably my children upstairs with Rishi.
No. Sorry.
It is. It's my kids. They're still not asleep. So, yeah, as you can see, they're not the easiest of children. They don't go to sleep. And they do cause me a lot of emotional trauma. Hence the reason why they're not my only reason why for doing this. I think if you're a single mom or a single parent, then you'll understand what it takes to take care of your children 90% of the time. So I always think to myself, if I'd found network marketing before I had my children, I'd definitely be a millionaire by now, because they just do not give me enough time to work on my business. Like I said, they're really demanding, they're really time consuming and very needy. They've been upstairs in bed for the last 2 hours and they're still not asleep. So I don't get many evenings to myself either. So next slide, please, Helen. So just keep unmuting yourself.
Oh, sorry.
So a little bit about me and my background for those of you that don't know me. I know there's quite a few new people on. So you know, I'm a mum of 2 kids. Most of their life I've been a single mum to them both. I'm 37 years young. I don't act 37, I certainly don't feel it, but I do look it. I came out of Kent Police Control Room when I had my son, so I was working for Kent Police for about 6 years. I love my job. I loved helping other people and calming them down in bad situations. It's always been a passion for me, is to help other people before me. But there comes a point when you start to take the work home with you when you work for someone like the police, and you'll discover later what you think about, you bring about. And I kept thinking about the problems that the police got me involved with. So I've been in network marketing now for 4 years. I was with another company before I joined Clean Easy. And although I loved the company, I achieved the main position. I qualified for company holidays and won numerous awards and recognitions. But I just always felt that there was something missing. I think it was kind of the guilt of charging my friends. If anyone was there on Saturday, they would have heard Rob Foster's speech about charging someone £24 for a shampoo. That was me. I kind of got a bit guilty about charging them the earth for a little thing that they didn't really want. I loved the concept of network marketing. I just wasn't in love with the products. So when Clean Easy found me, I was just really excited because they're all the stuff that I always buy. B&M and Primark, they're my favourite shops. So my friends around me all love the products too. So I just found it a lot easier. And, you know, I believe that I attracted the best leaders as well. And that's part of my thinking. I couldn't have asked for better uplines than what I've got to help me through this business. So I don't regret my last company, as I've learnt so much from them about my mindset and my self-development. It's just unreal. Also, I met my partner Rishi, you can see on the screen. So that company gave me him as well, who's looking after my children at the moment. I think now I'm a mindset expert, and that's only because I tried to reject it for so long. And once I put it into place, it changed my world completely. So why did I need mindset? Helen, next slide, please. So, like most people I know, I've suffered a lot of challenges through my life. I couldn't even fit half of them onto the screen, but you can read them yourself. I'm not going to go into all of them. I don't want to cry, and I don't want to make Helen cry. And I don't show you this for sympathy or praise. I'm showing you this because I have so many people telling me they can't do things because they don't have confidence and they've got no self-belief, and it's just crazy. That is just what you're telling yourself. If you could see the difference from me 4 years ago, you'd understand why I feel so passionate about mindset. And my team are always moaning that that's all I go on about. But down to the way I've applied my mindset and the way of thinking into my life, I'm not perfect. I'm still not perfect. I always have my down days. As you can see, I suffer major anxiety and depression. And to the point where I had to drag my stepdad along to the showcase on Saturday because there was just no way I could even drive up there on my own. So it's still a work in progress, but I'm far better than what I was. So you can see on the screen, I've had many reasons for quitting on me, quitting on my life, quitting on businesses. And often there were days when I didn't even want to get out of bed. But we choose our own path in life, and sometimes I think you have to stop and look at what you have rather than what you've been through. And it's all about moving on and having that choice in life to make your life better than what it has been. So don't get me wrong, I don't forget about my past. It's not been easy, but you just have to learn from it and just know that things that you've been through will make you stronger. So you can see I didn't have the best start in life. I was sexually abused by a family member as a child. For 3 years of my childhood life, that's how I started. As a result, I was kind of let down by my dad, who at the time didn't believe me, which made our relationship really rocky as we was growing up, which was heartbreaking. But we built our relationships now since I've had kids, and it's made me realise the importance of having people around you that you love. And I think back then it was just more denial on his part than non-belief, but still really hurtful. These events carried on into my adult life, where I suffered quite bad domestic violence, which finally came to a head when the man was arrested for trying to set fire to my flat with me in it. He went to prison, and that was kind of like my way out of that one. I don't know if anyone's been in a domestic violence relationship. It's like a vicious circle. You just feel like you can't get out for fear. So into my adult life, that all brought on zero confidence, low self-esteem, attracting the wrong men over and over and over again. And I had no ambition in life. I just didn't feel that I was worth it. Then I had my children, and then relationships went wrong. I ended up being a single mum. So yeah, as you can see, that my life has not been great, but I am proud, and I don't want any of you to be like fearful or feel sorry for me, because I'm over that, and I just want you to be happy that I've come out the other side. And I know that anyone that's going through any of these things on the screen, any of these problems, I know you can get out of them if you just follow what I'm going to show you tonight. I'm not going to read the rest out because I will cry. I still have struggles, obviously, at home with my children. My little girl's got autism. My son's just about to be diagnosed with Asperger's. I don't really want to say a lot because they're listening. I can see them. But yeah, it's a massive struggle. And so this is why I need mindset, because if I didn't, the guys in white coats would be coming along to take me away. Although it sounds quite nice because I'll probably get a nice sleep and a little rest. But obviously I need to be a mum and stay with them. So I learned quickly... next slide, please, Helen, sorry. I learned quickly that I can't fix all of the problems around me, but I can choose the way I think, and somehow, somewhere down the line, the problems start to just fix themselves. And that's why I love that quote on the screen. And it is true, if you same old thinking, you get the same old results. If you keep thinking to yourself, I'm not good enough, I can't recruit, I can't sell, you're going to get the same results over and over again. If you're applying it to your personal life or your business life, you need to really listen to what you're telling yourself, because that's what you're attracting. There's no point you starting a business and thinking, oh, I'm not going to do very well, but I'll give it a go. You've got to really go in with the thought of, I can do this, I'm going to do this no matter what. And just another one of my favourite quotes, how others see you is not important, how you see yourself means everything. And I learned that the hard way. It took me a long time, but if any of you think that you're not worthy or you don't think you can do this, really take a look in the mirror, because you can. I know you can, because if I was like the weakest person ever 4 years ago, so if I can get to where I am and do what I'm doing, then any of you can. So I'm going to tell you the mindset routine that I follow. Next slide, please, Helen. Just so that you can pick up bits from it, or you can follow what I've done. The people around me will know when I'm not following this, because I'm a bitch, basically, and I'm impossible to live with. So this is like major for me. I have to follow it. So in the mornings, I was introduced to a man called Dave O'Connor in my last company. He's a mindset coach, and he does several blueprints that you can listen to over night time. And they kind of retrain your subconscious brain to tell you the opposite of what you're normally thinking in life. So I wake up in the morning and listen to one of them, and I do some affirmations and visualizations. Now, my favourite soundtrack is the Practical Magic soundtrack. I've now put it onto the back of my Mind movie, and I use that instead, because I think that if you can connect with your goals and your reasons why every day, it will keep driving you forward, and them little niggly problems that we all have just seem to not matter. You just get over them a lot quicker, because you look at the bigger picture and think, what is it that I want? Right, get over it, move on and carry on. And I've just started to read The Magic for the third time. And there's a lot, if anyone hasn't read that, I would highly recommend it. It's by Rhonda Byrne. She did The Secret, and it's the follow-on from The Secret, and she gives you lots of different exercises to follow. They're really, really good. The exercises in there really open your eyes to what we all have around us. So then in the evening, I always write my to-do list for the next day, so that I know that I get up and I'm organised, and I do my 5 gratitudes. And when I first started doing these gratitudes, I just thought, what is the point? And there was no point, because I wasn't actually feeling grateful. I was just writing them down for the sake of it. But what you've got to do is after each gratitude, you've got to really think about why you're grateful for that thing, rather than just writing it down, because that's going to do nothing. You've got to really feel why you're grateful. It could be something as silly as my hot running water, because at the end of the day, not everyone has hot running water. And then it could be a bigger thing like your house. You know, not everyone has a house, and we've got to be grateful for the things that we do have before we can attract the things that we want. And I never got that at the start until I started feeling really grateful for everything that I had. I always review my goals. I've got whiteboards all over my office to keep me on track, so that I know where I am in the business and where I need to focus on most. I write them down. I write down my goals. And then I do another mindset blueprint by Dave O'Connor to wind me down of an evening. And if my kids allow and they haven't woken up at that point, I fall asleep to a Manifest YouTube link. There's loads on there. If you just type in Manifest while sleeping, there's hundreds and hundreds for all different things that you need. And then I watch my mind movie. And then obviously during the day, I connect with my goal board, read my Post-its. My Post-its are little things like around my desk, little pound signs and things like that. It's just little bits that you want to attract in your life. And then I was introduced to a program called EAM, which is the Energy Alignment Method, which is a whole other training. But I do some of that sometimes just to release some bad energy. Now, I know some of you on here that are brand new are probably thinking, is she like a witch, or like, is she like trying to do some like hocus pocus thing? And that's what I thought when I first started. I was thinking the same, like, what is this? Like, what is this woman trying to get me to do? But if you try it consistently for at least 30 days, I guarantee you'll see results. It's not one of them things you're going to see results in overnight. You need to do it every single day, and you need to really connect with all the reasons why you're doing it. And everything that you need to be grateful for. So next slide, please. Helen, have I got time to do this bit or not? Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to chuck a little bit in about understanding network marketing, like from a beginner. And I always like to see it as pushing a boulder up the hill. Now, some people are a bit weak, like I was, and they're going to take a little bit longer to get going. Some people are quite strong-willed. They know what they want as soon as they come in. Their goals are all set out. You don't even need to teach them that. They're going to probably get going a little bit faster. But I'm going back to the weak person like I was. It may feel like to you that you're going nowhere fast, and that you're doing so much hard work and very little rewards. That is network marketing. You have to put in the effort at the beginning to get the rewards at the end. So if you imagine it like this boulder, it's like 50 times the size as you, and you've got to try and get it up to the top of this hill. There's going to be obstacles on the way. You're going to feel knackered. You're going to feel like giving up. You're going to feel like dropping that boulder. Now, if you drop that boulder and give up for a couple of days, guess what? You're going back down to the bottom of the hill. But if you just keep going one little step at a time, you'll eventually get to the top of that hill. And I know that some people feel like giving up, and it's hard to convince them people not to give up when they're seeing no results. But like I said, little steps every day forward, it's going to get you somewhere. You won't go backwards. And I know when I first started, they kept talking about momentum. You'll get momentum in your business if you do this. Well, momentum was never joining my business. It took me ages until I started following all these routines. So if you're struggling with any of this, if you're thinking you're putting in loads of work and getting nowhere, it's completely normal. You're going to start off with, especially at the beginning, you have to build your customer base, you have to build up your group, you have to get to know the business and get your team members going. It's the hardest part, and it's where everyone seems to fail. It's like they're not giving it the time that it deserves. Next slide, please, Helen. So if you just keep going and you get to the top of that hill, that's when momentum has joined your business. It's going to kick in, and that boulder is going to run so fast, you better run your ass off down that hill, because you won't be able to stop it, not even if you tried. And that's when you know that all your hard work is going to be paid off, and you're going to go from one end of the scale to the other. So you're going to start getting lots of rewards, lots of recognitions for the smaller efforts that you're doing, rather than that big struggle, that uphill struggle. You won't even remember the uphill struggle, because you'll just start to enjoy the downhill. But then that's when you've got to be proud of what you've done and just keep going. Obviously, you're not going to have to keep going at the momentum you was going at. But I just needed you to understand that at the beginning, it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it and everyone would be earning thousands and thousands of pounds. And it's only the strong people and the people that have that right mindset that's going to get to the top of that hill and that will keep going down. And I don't believe I would have ever made it to the top of that hill had I not had the mindset in place. So no one said it was going to be easy, but it will be worth it. Next slide, please. So I'm just going to leave you with a couple of my tips, I think is my next one. Yep. So for this company, I just think this is such a simple company compared to like my last one. We don't have to do a lot. We just have to find a couple of people that like our products, find some people to join our team that want to earn some extra money. Just keep sharing the both of them, and eventually your team and your business will start to grow. Now, the way you choose to do that, obviously, is up to you. If you've got a group, keep your group activity up all the time. There's no point posting in that group one day and then not posting the next. You need to be doing it every day consistently. Be patient. I have so many team members that are impatient, and trying to teach them patience is really hard. Oh, I'm not getting any sales today. People are leaving my group, and it doesn't matter. Those people that leave your group, doesn't matter. They're not obviously going to buy from you anyway, so you don't want them in there. And like I said before, one step at a time every day. Just keep doing it every single day. Just touch on your business every day. Log into all the trainings, even if you think you can't learn no more. I've heard all the trainings, and sometimes I think I can't possibly learn anymore, but I do. Every time I log into a training, I learn something different, and it's the way that different people tell their stories that will resonate with you, and you can learn something. So always log into the trainings. They're there to help you. They're free, and they don't take up a lot of time. And like Helen always says, the more you learn, the more you earn. And learn your business, be a leader and show them the way. When I started, I hounded Claire all the time. What's this? How do I do this? What's this recognition mean? Blah, blah, blah. I saw she was swearing behind her computer screen, because it was literally every 5 minutes I needed to know the ins and outs of everything. But if you learn your business, you can be a leader and show them the way. Forward plan your activity. I don't believe in just getting up and just guessing what you're going to do for the next day, especially if you're doing like catalogues and things like that. You need to forward plan your activity, know where you're dropping them, know when you're picking them up, and know when you're going to do your deliveries. It's always good to fit in your personal time as well. That's one massive mistake I made in my last company. I didn't make enough time for my children, and that brings on guilt. So you have to try and make time for all your family and your fun times as well. Focus on income generating activity. We are in an industry where we use Facebook for our business, and it's so easy to get distracted, and it's like an EastEnders subtitles. Like you just keep scrolling and you find yourself still scrolling an hour later and you haven't actually done anything. You come off and you think, oh, I've been working all night. When you haven't, you've just been reading everyone else's stories. So even though we use social media for our business, make sure that you're using your business time as your business time and focus on the income generating activity. You're posting in your groups, you're finding your customers, you're finding your team members. Reading someone that you don't even like's update about what they had for dinner last night is not going to earn you any money at all. And read books. I hated books when I started network marketing, and now I read at least 1 or 2 a month. You can download them. You can get Audible ones so that you can listen to them if you don't like reading, but whichever way suits you best, I would definitely recommend to keep reading, because that's what's helped me through. And my last one to leave you with, because I don't want to bore you anymore, is treat it like a business if you want it to pay you like one. Don't sit there moaning that you only got paid £100 if you only did about 4 hours work in that week, because that's what you're going to get paid. You have to try and work out your hourly rate, if you like. If you're sat there doing nothing, then why would you expect to get paid £1,000 a month? You wouldn't get paid that in a normal job, so don't expect it from this. So if you want to build a big business and earn that bigger income, then treat it like a business, because then it will pay you like one. That's it for me. If anyone's got any questions, please feel free to ask.
Thank you so much, Jo. I don't know about everybody else, but wow, what a way to kick off 2018. unleash the power of your mind. You know, success is not an accident, is something we say, and you've certainly unleashed the power of your mind, Jo, and took seriously the mindset stuff that does make a massive difference to the business. It makes a massive difference, not just to the business, but your life as well, and how you handle that. And I've took so many notes. I hope you all had your notepads out there. There's just so many nuggets of information in that. And you know, you've certainly got Big Mo now in your business. You know, momentum is building. It's so exciting watching that grow. I loved that quote. I'm going to pinch that one. I do not fix problems, I fix my thinking, then the problems fix themselves. And that sure is one of the biggest things, I think, you know, in life that can help you. Interestingly, you mentioned the Dave O'Connor. That is our book of the month, everybody. 21 Day Kickstart by Dave O'Connor. So absolutely, you know, make sure that you've got that, and make sure that you start learning and taking really big responsibility for that. Not heard of The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, so that's going to be one that I'm going to get. That's a little note for myself. And I just want to say a massive thank you. I don't know whether Claire, obviously as your sponsor, would like to come on and say anything else, Claire?
Yes, please. Yeah, it was wonderful. She's just brilliant. She's fantastic. She's so inspirational, and it just shows that, you know, we can all have things thrown at us, some more than others, and it's easy to dwell in it, isn't it? But it's really, it takes a lot of courage to just get on with life and get through it. So I'm dead proud of Jo. I love the training. You know, I love the way she describes with the boulder, because I think it's great. Because we often see things where it shows you lifting the boulder up the hill, but it's the bit where I've never really seen it before, where they show you it going over the top and running away. When she shown that last time, I was like, oh my God, that's a really good one. I'm definitely going to get that the magic as well. I'm definitely going to get that one. And my blueprints as well. I'd stopped using them, and even though I've been getting back into my routines, I'd forgot about the blueprints. So I'm going to start them tonight. So thanks for reminding me on that, Jo.
I have got a load of blueprints if anyone wants any, that I can send them.
We've got we have got the Dave O'Connor Kickstart group still set up there with loads of blueprints and stuff in. So if anybody wants to join in with all the blueprints and stuff, we can add you to the group. Jo, you know, you've been integral really in the development of the goals planner and daily planner and tracker activity book that we've done, because we've seen the use of that daily tracker that you developed, you know, has certainly kept you on track with your business on a daily basis. And it's that consistent effort on a daily basis that's created really the momentum that you've got right now. So, you know, I want to say a massive thank you. You've only been in the business such a short time, but you've shared so much with us and the whole of the team. So thank you.
I forgot to say, because Claire did say that people want to know how I'm recruiting so much.
Okay.
It is, again, down to mindset. I remember, I don't think she's on today, Holly. I don't think she's on here, but Holly joined my business today. Now, I spoke to her when I was in Forever, when I first started, and she didn't want to know. She was just point blank told me to go away. Now, back then, I had this mindset of, oh God, I don't want to ask her. She's just going to be really horrible. Or this person's just going to say this, or this person's going to say this. Whereas now when I'm messaging people and she joined my business today, I go in with well, why wouldn't she want to join? Do you know? And it just totally changes the way people respond. And I know that sounds crazy, and I don't know how it happens, and I don't understand the science behind it. But when you go in thinking, why wouldn't this person want this opportunity? Then 9 times out of 10 more likely to ask for the info and see what it is. You're not always going to get people that want to join, but I don't go a day without speaking to at least 20 people from my warm list on Facebook. Now I go over them again and again and again. And then I obviously do like the leads and things like that from there. But I don't go a day without speaking to at least 20 of them, and I just keep finding them on my Facebook. So I urge you all, if you've got anyone, you've all got at least 100 friends on your Facebook. That's 100 people that could possibly join your team. Don't look at them and think, nah, they won't want to join, or no, he's got a really good job, he wouldn't want to join. Because we've all seen mega stories of like these lawyers and high up people that are so stressed out with their jobs that they want to find a way out, and this could be their way out. And I just wouldn't prejudge people and think what they're going to think before you've even messaged them. That's my biggest tip, because that was my biggest failure when I first started network marketing. I prejudged everyone.
I think that's a big thing in life, you know. Don't assume somebody is the way they are by the way that they look. There's a story behind every person, and I'm sure people have seen you on here and been thinking, oh, it's all right for that Jo. You know, she's flying, she's got this, she's got that. But I think now people have heard your story, Jo, they'll fully appreciate, you know, we've all got challenges, we've all got things going on in our lives. It's what we decide to do with the pockets of our time and decide to do with our mindset and with lots of other things that is what is ultimately going to help you to get to your destination and the dreams and desires that you want in your own life for yourself and your family. So, you know, it's a big thing. I know it's quite a brave thing sharing some of the intimacies of your life, but, you know, we all have those things going on, don't we? Always have lots of people that we just think it's all right for them, but it's, you know, you don't understand the full story.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd suggest, we need to get on with the training, but I suggest that you spend just a couple of minutes having a look at the comments, Jo, because there's some lovely comments in there. And I'll cry if I read them out, so you'll have to read them yourself.
No, read them out, Helen.
Nope. I've got to do this training. I've got to get myself pulled together.
Okay.
Somebody's already put the little boys laughing at me crying. Wait, why is that woman crying all the time? No, but take a little 2 minutes just to have a look, because, you know, we're all together supporting one another, and that's lovely. That's what the team synergy is all about. So take 2 minutes to do that. Okay. Okay, so if anybody, let's go the right way with these slides. What we've decided to introduce this year is a series of Matrix sponsor workshops. They're going to be running as part of our momentum meetings, part of our Zoom meetings. And really it's sort of about breaking things down in bite-sized chunks. We heard about Rob Forster saying, keep it simple. You know, so we're going to try and keep things as simple as we possibly can, but about giving you all of the information as well, the skills, the knowledge, and, you know, everything else that you require to follow your plan. So we've broken down the sponsoring, I guess, and the sponsoring, for those of you that are new, it's really basically sharing a good idea with people that you know. It's about building a team and building a secure residual income for your future. So the sponsor workshops that we're going to be covering, we've broken down into why sponsor and team build. The second workshop will be covering about creating inquiries and leads. The third workshop that will cover the actual appointment, the information that we send then to prospects. We'll be covering things like objections and following up on prospects. We'll also then be covering how to register new distributors, how to get them off to a fast start, and then for those that want it, how to go for gold. We're going to be videoing the trainings so that they will be available for you to go and watch at speed that you want to go. So, you know, people sometimes want to plod with this business, sometimes want to walk with this business, but then there are other people that really want to run with the business. So we work extremely hard in the team to make sure that there is that on-demand training for you, that information when you need it. So, you know, what we're going to start with tonight is our sponsor workshop 1. Why sponsor and team build. And what I'd like to say at this point is that, you know, we've started putting these together and it will be ongoing development through the year. So if anybody has any feedback, any ideas and anything that they think is missing tonight or could be added into the training, then please get back to me. You know, none of us know everything, but together, you know, we are so much stronger. And I just love this, popped up on Facebook today. Individually we are one drop, but together we are an ocean. And the Matrix group is the bloody biggest oceans going, isn't it, at the moment? So, you know, it is about us all working together. Just going to run through really why people join Clean Easy or network marketing, and why would you want to start team building, a little bit about the history, why, you know, network marketing, and then why Clean Easy works, and a little bit about the circles. So let's just think for 2 moments why people join Clean Easy or any other network marketing business, to be honest. Loads of people, I would say, initially join for that extra income. But you know what? It's a work from home opportunity, and we see it suits so many people, whether it be because you've got young children, whether it be because you've got, you know, a family with illness, or whether, you know, again, you know, things like you've got anxiety about going out in the home, an illness yourself, or some sort of a disability. Some people really would like to be their own boss. They want to be in charge of their own life. They want the flexibility, the freedom to make those decisions for themselves. You know, lots of lifestyle reasons, you know, wanting things that might not be possible with the limited income that we get when we get a job. A lot of people as well, it is about meeting new people. It never ceases to amaze me, the social side of this business. And there are lots of people that seem to do little bits in the business and never want to go on and really build a business, but just absolutely love coming along to meetings, love coming along to events, and just love being around people that are positive and with the right mindset. You know, then other people, as we, you know, sometimes as we get a little bit older, we start thinking about the future and that retirement and pension plan, not wanting that poverty in old age and wanting to continue with the lifestyle that we've got and that we've become accustomed to. And then for others, financial freedom, and that really depends on you. For some people, financial freedom can be as much as £50 a week, because if it gives you the choices to make those decisions of the little things that's going to make a big difference in your life, well, to me, that's financial freedom. I guess for some others, it might be that they want £1 million portfolio of property, a Porsche on the drive, and, you know, travel the world. That really is dependent on us as individuals. So I popped a little post in the group today, just asking, to saying I'm curious. We all join the business for our own reasons, and why do you join? And the reason, is that still the same, or has that changed? Because often in this business you will find people join for one of these reasons, but as things change, their reasons why change. And we always talk about your reason why. You know, when we joined initially, it was because I was made redundant. We needed money quick. We wanted to put food on the table. But then I did fall in love with the flexibility, the freedom, having my own business, working from home. I loved meeting new people. It became so much more when I understood what the business had to offer. And now, really, as the children don't need me anymore, I just love helping people. I love helping people change their lives and seeing their goals and dreams come true. So I've got a few here. I don't know whether you're on tonight, Sarah. My reason is so I can spend time with my son, as well as work the hours that I want. Also, my maternity pay is ending this month, so she needs extra money. So it's quite intriguing to see some of these comments, and I'm not going to read all of them out, but you'll see people do join for all of these different reasons. Jo, we've just heard from Jo, you know, she didn't want to return to work when her daughter goes to school. She wants to be there to support her. And, you know, there are often bigger reasons than just a bit of extra money, because this business can offer you so much more. Hannah, I know a lot of yours is to do about staying at home with the children and, you know, being there, being able to be there and seeing them grow up and seeing them be a part of their lives. And I know now you've had your wedding, which Clean Easy had a big contributing factor to, and I know that you're looking towards saving for that first house, and being able to do that, you know, it's just incredible. Megan, I'm not sure, I've not met Megan yet, and she wants to earn some extra money and save for a house. Karen's joined because of stress in a previous job and illness. So, you know, you can see here there are lots of reasons why people join the business. So why is it that you would want to sponsor? Why is it that you would want to team build? Well, yeah, for money and to build that income up. You know, we all do want money at the end of the day, because it is going to contribute to having lots of those things that we want. Some people join because, you know, the holidays, they want to travel the world, they want to see, and we have an opportunity through the business with the trips and incentives to do that. You know, we've just qualified for our 12th destination. We have travelled the world, 5-star, all-inclusive, to places that I never even dreamed of going to. So, you know, that is something else that is available to you through the business. A big thing, another big thing, is recognition. You know, we don't get that often in the job world, and it is nice to be told that you're doing well, and it is nice to give recognition to others as well, and encouragement. And you know, because you can, why not? You know, some people want to be able to lead a team. You know, they want to leave a little legacy, they want to inspire other people. You know, for a lot of people that will drive them into the wanting to sponsor and team build. And really, it's all about, I guess, the income that you want. You know, this business is amazing. It's unlike most network marketing businesses where you can retail with just the catalogues or online for a basic income, you know, and then if you want to, you can sponsor for that lifestyle. So we have both sides to the business, and it really is entirely up to you where you take it. So Clean Easy, you know, why Clean Easy really? For me, the biggest part of the reason we joined Clean Easy, and the biggest part why I feel confident about sharing this opportunity, is that we do have history. You know, Clean Easy has been established since 1923. You know, it's been through world wars and recessions and goodness knows what. It's a 95-year-old home shopping company. We're part of a market in network marketing of over 10 billion. And, you know, MLM is a known worldwide. It's expanding, and far more people are becoming far more knowledgeable about how MLM, multi-level marketing, sorry, I shouldn't use abbreviations for anybody that's new. So why network marketing? Well, you know, if it is about having your own business, it's not about having the employees. And Claire Kinsella often talks about that volunteer army. You're not the boss. You don't have to manage them. You don't have to go through all of that. But you do have that involvement with people at the same time. We have extremely low overheads and a low startup fee. There's no special degrees or qualifications that you need within network marketing. It literally is for anybody and everybody. And I guess a lot of people, it is the fact that it is that unlimited income, that people want to have that choice. They don't want to have to wait for a promotion at work where, you know, you're often waiting for dead man's shoes before you can get the promotion and you can get that pay rise that you want. You've got that control. As we know, we get tax advantages, so we can offset lots of our expenditure. In fact, we've paid very little tax over the 11 years because of the way the system works, and we have got a training on keeping your accounts if you need any information on that. I guess, again, the time freedom and that ability to leverage your time, that you can work hard now for a short period of time to build a future, instead of working that 40-year plan in a job to drop off the scale and have a pension that, you know, is a, maybe, if you're lucky, a third of what you're actually earning when you're in your job. But, you know, the facts speak for themselves. Again, multi-level marketing, network marketing is massive. You know, worldwide, we're looking here at network marketing being one of the biggest industries with £178 billion worth of sales. And, you know, there are lots of different network marketing companies, but Clean Easy for me, and I think Jo said it before in her talk, it is all about basic everyday products for everyday people that sell themselves. I never wanted to be in a network marketing company where I had to sell, because I never felt confident doing that. When we joined, the fact that we could just push catalogues through letterboxes, run down the path and go back and collect orders off of the doorstep was just one of the things that really made this business appealing to myself and Andrew. So let's have a look why Clean Easy works. Well, you know, we have the catalogues, and now we've got the online, and that's why we've seen a massive increase in our business. We have those 2 tools, we have those 2 avenues, we have a mass market group for us to sell to, but now we've got a mass market that we can recruit to as well, because not only are we recruiting and having catalogue people join our business, we've also got online sellers, people that love spending a little time on Facebook and, you know, using those tools to make themselves a little bit of extra money. So it's far more appealing than what it was when we first joined, and we've got far more people that are joining the business right now. So we've got hard to find products in our catalogues, the gadgets and the gizmos and those sorts of things, which, you know, make it unique. When the catalogue goes round, it just opens the page and you just think, I just need one of those big toe straighteners or whatever it is that pops up on the page. It's got a massive range of consumable items for repeat business. Some of you might have received your Clean Easy Essentials brand new catalogue out today. These are the products that are everyday products that people buy, they use, they run out and they reorder, and that's one of the reasons why we've had a customer base where we've delivered and collected catalogues for the last 11 years, and we still go and get on average £3,000 to £3,500 worth of sales every 4 weeks from the same customers. So, you know, that is one of the things that really makes a big difference in this business. 2,000 products for customers to choose that are not overly expensive and things that people want to use on a daily basis. And of course, we are that friendly face at the front door, offering that personal service to people in the community, you know, that want to be able to browse through the catalogue in their own time, be it busy mums or, you know, the elderly people that can't get out and get these things on and bring them home on a bus. We provide that service. We provide that customer service. We develop those relationships of loyal customers, which means the business continues to work month in and month out. Okay, so just moving on really now to explaining how your income works when you start building a team. And as it says here, it all starts with you. And, you know, if you were to be doing £1,000 worth of sales yourself, you yourself would be then entering into the 10% bonus level. What you would earn if you were to sell Clean Easy products, you get a 20% retail profit off of everything that you sell, from the first £2 order right up to that £1,000 worth of sales. Within K-Life, generally most products come with a 15% retail profit. However, we do have star buys in there that do have a 20% retail profit on them too. We occasionally and more often now are getting the internet specials that come with the 10% retail profit. So as things have developed, it's not quite so easy working out your income, but as a general rule, if you were to do £1,000 worth of sales, if all of that was Clean Easy products, your retail profit, your cash in your pocket would be £207 or €165. Your retail bonus then that's popped into your bank at the end of the 4-week period is £63 or €50. Your total income for 4 weeks work is giving you then £217 or €215. You know, just over £50 a week makes a big difference to most people's lives. It's the fun money, and that's what a lot of people do look for when they first come into the business. You know, it's that meal out, the night out, the extra pair of shoes that you want that you can't afford. It is for a lot of people that life-changing £50 a week. Now with K-Life, obviously because of the retail profit being slightly less, you can see there the chart. If you were to sell £1,000 worth of K-Life, you're going to be getting your £155 retail profit or €124. £47 popped into your bank or €38 with a £202 total. So if you're selling a combination of both of these, you're going to get anything from here to here, which does make a big difference, and you can make this help other people to change their lives too. So let's see how that works. Let's now look at you doing £1,000 and now you helping 2 people to achieve their £500 worth of sales. Suddenly your turnover now has become £2,000 worth of sales. What's going to happen is you're going to move up the bonus level, so you're going to start getting bigger bonuses into your bank. So you're now getting a 13% bonus of the sales plan value, and you're also getting 13% on your retail bonus too. So you're going to be getting a bigger bonus here. So your retail profit stays the same because you've still sold £1,000 worth of sales yourself. So let's say that's the £207. Your total bonus has gone up, so now you're earning £370. These people here, because they've not hit the bonus level, they wouldn't get that bonus paid into their bank at this current time. Now obviously we want to work to help people achieve their bonuses, but we want to work with individuals to achieve what it is that they want from the business. So there are going to be people that want 20 quid a week, 50 quid a week, 100 quid a week. As a leader, it is up to you to help them to plan to achieve what it is that they want from the business. If you're brand new and you're not sure how to do that, that's our job. You have uplines and sponsors that are going to help and support you with that. Okay, so let's have a look now. You carry on and you do your £1,000 worth of sales. You've got your 2 people from before, but you've now introduced another 3 people to the business. Your total turnover now is £3,500 worth of sales. And I do apologise, our Irish ladies, we haven't got the euros on here, but just for ease, if you do need the figures in euros, we will give that to you. You're now getting a bonus paid to your business at 15%. You're moving on up that sales plan. Your personal retail bonus is 15%. You've still got the same retail profit here, okay, but your bonus is starting to increase. So now you're still doing the same, you're sharing the opportunity, and your income is going up for the 4-week period. You are paid for helping the business grow. So the company provide a 50% back to the network payment in bonuses at one level or another, which is absolutely fantastic, you know, to know that last year our team did £849,000 worth of sales. To know that 50%, so 400 and odd £1,000 was paid back to the network in bonuses is just fantastic, isn't it? We are paid, you know, for our efforts, so which is fantastic. Here, you're going to carry on now doing your £1,000 worth of sales. Now what you're doing, you're getting better at supporting and coaching your team. You're now getting people that are wanting to do that £1,000 worth of sales, and they want that 10% bonus themselves because they've seen you getting that bonus and they want the same. They're growing and developing in the business just like you. So we've got here together, this lady's just done a little bit more, or this gentleman here. So our total turnover with you and your 5 team members, helping and supporting them to do a little bit more, the same 5 people, you've now moved up to the 21% bonus level. So retail profit again is the same. Total bonus now has moved up, okay, because you've got that bigger bonus on the higher volume of sales, which is giving you the total income of £683. Then the next stage is you doing £1,000, and in an ideal world, and this never really happens, it would be you and 8 people all doing £1,000 to give you the total turnover of £9,000 worth of sales. You're now classed as a gold distributor, so you will have heard and seen us talk about gold distributors, the place to be. You're now getting maximum bonus on all of your personal sales, so you're now getting that 24% on your sales. You're getting maximum sales bonus from your team, Okay, so again, retail profit £207. Bonus now has moved up to £852, giving you what I would consider a really good full-time income for a lot of part-time work. You know, initially you are going to have to put the effort in and you are going to have to work with these people, but we have fantastic support systems, lots of training to help you use that support to help build your team. Moving from gold level, we're moving up then into royalty bonuses within the company. Okay, so now this is you doing gold, so this is you in the middle with your little people all doing their £1,000, or maybe some doing 500, some doing 250, some doing 3,000. As long as that combined sales is 24%, £9,000 within that circle. You've got somebody now in your team that wants that full-time income, and then this person here, A, they've copied and duplicated you. You've got your golden baby here, A. When you get your first golden baby, you get a 4% residual income off of the whole turnover of that business. Okay, not going to go into too much detail, but just so you're getting a basic understanding of the business structure and how we get paid. When B then copies and you've now got 2 golden babies frontline to yourself, you now get a 7% bonus, a residual income, not just off B, but also off A, because the company now know it's not just a fluke that you've got a golden leg. They know that you're a great leader and you're leading the way, so they reward you with a 7% residual income off of both businesses, and you're now classed as a bronze executive in the business with an income of about £2,000 every 4 weeks, which is residual income that is going to keep coming to you as long as you keep working your business and these people still work their business too. Okay, so it all starts with you, your success story. You know, it could be 250 catalogues out every week for the 4 weeks, doing that retail of £1,000. It can also be the online sales. It could be a combination of both. It really, really doesn't matter. You then, the aim is to teach 10 people to do what you do. You know, don't just go for the 9 grand, secure your gold business with a turnover of £11,000. That's going to give you on average income 1,250. And then the next stage really is those 5 people reaching gold status themselves. So this is gold, 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 gold. This is now what we call an SED business, turning over £66,000 worth of sales with an income of £5,000 plus every 4 weeks. And that really is the basis. It is all about you doing your £1,000, teaching people to do whatever it is that they want. You know, lead from the front, lead with your retail. If you don't retail, people won't they will copy you. So if you're retailing good, people will copy you, they'll retail good too. And, you know, then it's just about finding people that want to then duplicate you in the business. Okay, so I guess the question is now, are you ready to sponsor if you're not already sponsoring or recruiting, whatever you want to call it? You can start recruiting from day one. In an ideal situation, you might want to learn a bit about the retail first so that you can teach others. But like I said before, you know, there's so much support available within the team that if you have somebody that wants to join you today and you don't know what to do, you speak to your sponsor in your upline, and we all help one another because we're all one big family. And really, I guess the whole idea of network marketing is that I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. We've seen people like Sat Winder earning £3,000 from personally retailing, you know, £9,000 himself. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine, that personal responsibility. But the business is about a sharing of an opportunity. And ultimately, if you fell over and you broke your leg and you couldn't go and do that retail, you'd still have that income coming in every 4 weeks. And ultimately, it will build a residual income and a pension plan for your financial freedom in the future. Okay, so, oops, sorry. What do I need to do now to get started? Well, you need to start thinking about establishing those goals and targets, producing yourself a testimonial that you're going to use and share with that first check. So make that first check a good check. That's going to be part of your story. Start on your memory jogger. You heard Joe talking about warm market, talking to that warm market. We do more training on this in the next session, and we'll be going into more detail. Ordering flyers and business cards so that you have the tools for the business, starting with your reading and your listening every day to start developing that mindset of a leader, that mindset of an entrepreneur. It's very different to a traditional job. We do need to make some changes. Start attending all the meetings that you can and keep in touch with your upline. If you're going to do face-to-face appointments, you will need to get a copy of the presenter, but we will be going through doing the appointment and presenting the information to your prospects in one of our next sessions. So what I want you to do is I'm going to put this in the group. You can start working on your testimony, and I'd love all of our leaders to really get up to date with your testimonials. I know Craig's put a message in the Vista Group chat today wanting an up-to-date copy, so I'll put a bit of a template in there. Have one that's written down so that you know what your story is. This covers everything that you need to know in your testimonial, your job, your name, a bit of a photograph and things, something that you can give out if you want to give it out, a bit about your story, covering a bit of your background, if you're in a partnership, what you both do for a living, how you got started. We were an online ad, you might have been a flyer, you might have been somebody's friend or family, why you joined. So we've talked about that, why you joined, your first check, and then maybe a little bit on your short-term goals, medium-term goals, long-term goals, and ambition within the business. Okay, your warm market, we'll pop this in the group so that you can use this as well. It's just a little bit of a thought process, I guess. Lots of people will say, I don't really know anybody. And it's surprising how many people we do actually come into contact with. There's relatives, friends, neighbours, your colleagues, your business contacts, there's everything from your milkman, your dentist, your postman, and all of these people as well. So we'll pop this in. We will be doing more on creating leads and talking to your warm market again in our next session. But this is something that you can get started with if you are serious. Ordering your business flyers and business cards, like you said. We do have a fantastic printers that does them at really, really good prices. So I'm going to pop the information in the group so that you've got her number and the email address if you want to order them. I suggest something really, really simple. We just generally have something like £50 a week, delivering and collecting catalogues or posting ads online. Nothing too wordy. She has quite a few on there. So if you want any advice on this, please ask your upline. Having a business card so that you can give them out to people, is a great tool as well, just to have them be organised. Reading and listening every day, your personal development is a journey. You're not going to get there overnight. It is step by step. We've heard all about Joe's personal development journey and how that has, changed her over that period of time. So, start maybe with thinking about getting that book for the month and joining in with us. Dare to Dream and Work to Win is a fantastic first book. If you've not done personal development before, that is a really good book to start with, in my mind. But, join in with us with the book of the month. And, attending the meetings, because it is meetings that keep you hot. It's when you're there and it's the positive association with people. It's the, for a lot of people, it's the needed injection of motivation to drive you through that next period. It's lots of the tips, the ideas, the support that's from one another that lead the way. It's important to get the latest up-to-date information of what's going on in the group, in the business. We've heard tonight all the company updates, so you know what's going on. It's the recognition that's received for both you and your team. And then, you know, it is about that sizzle at the bar later. It's that belief building when you see others achieving that you believe that's possible yourself. So don't get left out in the cold. Keep yourself warm and join in with all of our meetings as much as you can. Meetings that we've got are our inductions, our Zooms, sizzles. No Sun Leaders hold sizzles at their house. You know, if you're local and you want to get together, quite interestingly, Claire was talking about the value of coffee and wine. So, you know, it can just be a one or two of you just getting together and having a coffee and wine. Our key meetings, the rallies, the Clean Easy live events, the showcases, you really sort of get into as much as you can. But it is crucial right now that you get in touch with your successful upline, and I mean your successful upline. It's the person that's leading the way and showing the way, so that you can learn what you need to do. You can work out the action plan that you need. You can set some realistic but stretching goals, and start with your coaching and development for yourself. And we'll just show you how to duplicate using our system. Keep you on track, keep you motivated, and support you every step of the way. You know, successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. So my suggestion is, if you want to start team building, start today with what we've done today, and tune in for your next sponsor workshop when we get that one. We followed up in 2 weeks' time. But if you need to know anything in the meantime, obviously speak to your upline. Okay, so I think that's it from our sponsor workshop. If anybody does have any questions from anything tonight, then you can please unmute yourself, or you can type in the chat if you're not feeling confident enough to do that. I've seen a few people have been saying that they want to join the Kickstart group. We'll make sure that we do that. We'll put a link in the group for you later. But has anybody got any questions that they'd like to ask?
Helen, can I just ask Andy a question on the going back to the beginning, the sponsoring people, getting the bonus points for the £50?
Yep.
Do they have to get those points within a certain time frame, or can it be from period 1 to period 4 at any time?
Is Andy still on? I can't see Andy. Are you on, Andrew? Are you there? Joe's asking a question. Just bear with us, Joe.
Is he running back up the stairs?
Where he's gone? Can you see? I'll get him to message him if he's not there.
Yeah, right. No worries.
He understands the criteria a bit better than me. Don't know whether Claire's there. She's muted herself and the camera's gone off, so I don't know whether she's seen to the little one.
Sorry, Joe.
I don't know where my camera's gone. I am here.
Oh, you are there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether you were seeing to the little one. I know sometimes you have to go and see to him.
What was the
I
question?
don't know where it gone.
He's there now.
You know, for the sponsoring incentive for the £50,
Right.
is there a time frame in which they have to do the 500 bonus points, or can it be from period 1 to period 4, so they've got the whole 4 periods to do it?
It runs from period 1 to period 4, but they've got to have signed up. It goes from period 1 to period 5, I should say, but they've got to have signed up by period 4. That's the latest they can join, and then they've got the whole of period 5 then, I guess, to get the points. But it's not just getting the points, they've got to pay the order off in full as well.
Yeah, so they could join in period 1 but not actually do the 500 bonus points until period 5, and you still get...
Yeah, that's right, yes. They don't need to do in line with the welcome rewards. It doesn't matter if it takes them, a couple of weeks or whatever to do that, yeah.
So it's consecutive, it's not just in one period. Is that right, Andy?
Say that again.
Is it in consecutive months? It doesn't have to be all done in one period. Can it just be rolling over for a few months, or does that have to be done in one period?
Just the combined volume of sales, once it hit 500 BP, then
I thought it was just in one period, so that's good then. That's a lot more.
Yeah, no, it's just if they get to that stage and pay the account, so it's £600 in effect.
Yeah.
500 BP. Yeah. So if they do that mark and they pay it off it's £50 to you, which is fantastic. And it's unlimited.
Nice to be an added little bonus, isn't it? You know, obviously not included that within the circles, but you could imagine getting a few of them coming in on top of your bonus check every month now for the next couple of months. It's going to be fantastic for everybody, isn't it?
It's a massive incentive. That is brilliant.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's a really good one. But just
I'm going to clear out Michael's bank account, apparently.
Pardon?
I'm going to clear out Michael's bank account, apparently.
Well, you sign into
it's there for the taking.
You get them all moving.
Yeah.
You can earn a small fortune for this, can't you?
Yes.
You can pay for a holiday if you get this right.
Yeah. And that added on the top, which is just mad. Hannah's got Sarah got a question about the Go 18.
Thanks, Hannah. Cheers, Helen. What I wanted to ask is so it's Go 18, and you've got 6 months, isn't it? 6 periods, isn't it, in effect, to qualify for the Go 18. But what happens then if you hit 18% on period 2? Sorry, I'm just trying to fathom how to bring this across now. So if you hit 18% on period 2, and then you went up to, say, on period 3 you went to 21, and then period 4 you hit gold, but technically you're still sort of in that qualification period for the Go 18, and you've got 4 left. But then when you hit gold, other incentives start to kick in, like the £500 hold it for 6 months, you get £500, or 10 months for the £1,500 check. So can you overlap them, is what I'm trying to say, basically.
So with the Go 18, you'll get that anyway. So as long as you hit that level and maintain it or more, so if you're moving up to 21% in gold, fabulous. But you would still then be entitled to all the gold incentives once you hit that as well.
Oh,
so
great.
they wouldn't take that one from you. So, but it says hold it for a minimum of 6 periods. It didn't say they were consecutive, actually. So, and you don't want to do this. So, for your example, you went 80% in period 2, and you drop back to 15% of the following period, which we don't want you to do anyway. It doesn't say you wouldn't get it. So, I just need to check the wording on the terms and conditions. But we don't want to look about going backwards anyway, do we?
No. Thanks, Andy.
It's just
Andy as well. Can you just check for us? Claire said to me something about the people still have. If you say someone joined now this month and they went 18% and they got the points, the £500 point, it says that they still have to be active by at the end of the year for it to qualify for the point. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean the person who's the one at 18, the person who's got the point. That's no, they don't need to be.
They don't. That's what she was saying to me. She was saying that each 5, because you've got to have a minimum of 5, should all 5 of them people still have to be active at the end of the year? But I hadn't seen that, but that's what she was saying.
Well, I've just got the full terms and conditions up there. Well, I mean, your account status as defined in the business manual must be active at the date of the incentive is awarded. So that's the person who's hit it.
Okay.
And these stuff about if they do returns and all that stuff, it'll